hunger cannot be molded into the molds of etiquette. 2 days ago, I woke up a little late in the morning. I did not have time for breakfast, so I just took a slice of bread and drank half a cup of tea and left for the office. I left. I was in a hurry to reach the office because I was already late. The fact is that, firstly, I don't like being late myself, and secondly, my bosses are very strict. They cannot tolerate even one day's unnecessary lateness. If there is no compulsion, then it is a different matter. Now, I could not tell them this compulsion that I had overslept. Therefore, I was late in reaching the office. Well, I was lost in these thoughts when the signal came. I stopped the car and started looking around. I saw a small child, barely 3 or 4 years old, sitting with a woman who might be his mother, on the roadside. His clothes were dirty. He was wearing dirty clothes on his body. The child was eating very hastily, dropping half and eating half. I thought to myself, man, what a dirty way he is eating. It seems as if the food will run away. Thinking this, I myself also felt pleased. Seeing his appearance and eating habits, I felt extremely distressed. All this was just a matter of a few moments. The signal opened, and I drove the car forward quickly and left. Yadama dubara sa office kita rafchalagaya aur main jaldi office pahunchne koshish karnalaga.
I arrive late, steeling myself for a reprimand as I approach my boss's office. The office buzzes with activity, keyboards clacking and phones ringing, a stark contrast to the silence of my thoughts. I step into the lion's den, ready to face the music. In the tense atmosphere of the office, the boss delivers a stern lecture on the importance of punctuality. Punctuality is paramount. Employees must be on time. I nod, trying to avoid an argument. Yes, sir. I nod again, the tension palpable. Yes, sir. The afternoon light casts long shadows across my desk as I sit surrounded by a mountain of paperwork, the weight of the workload pressing down. Driven by anger and an overwhelming workload, I skip lunch, my focus unwavering despite my stomach's loud protests. Ignoring the gnawing hunger, I press on, determined to conquer the tasks before me. Leaving the office, hunger gnaws as I step out into the bustling city street. The car is surrounded by a sea of metal, trapped in a seemingly endless traffic jam. The cacophony of honking horns intensifies my frustration, each blare amplifying my growing hunger. Trapped in the relentless grip of traffic, exhaustion etches itself onto my face. Hunger gnaws, each passing moment amplifying the desperation to escape this metallic cage. The streetlights cast a hazy glow, turning the windshield into a canvas of distorted reflections. Each glance at my watch intensifies the claustrophobia, the minutes stretching into an eternity of mounting frustration. I arrive home, overwhelmed by hunger, as exhaustion envelops me. The house is dimly lit. I stumble through the door, driven by the desire to eat. Relief washes over me, tinged with utter exhaustion.
I immediately told my mother to set the food, saying that I would be fresh in just 5 minutes. Mother set the food on the table, and I came and sat there after freshening up and took the food in my plate with arrogance. One is hunger. The intensity of my other favorite lentils and rice was such that I didn't figuratively, but actually pounced on the food and started eating quickly. Mother observed me for a minute or two, then said with a little anger, "Son, with what carelessness are you eating? Who is eating? Which one is running away?" Eat calmly. My hand stopped there. It seemed to me that the child I saw in the morning at the signal was standing in front of me and laughing sarcastically at me. Suddenly, shame enveloped me. Mother understood that I took her words badly. She said, "Son, I said that so that a morsel wouldn't get stuck in your throat in haste." I said, "Yes, Mother, I know." She was saying this to explain to me. Then I patiently finished my meal and came into the room. My mind automatically went to that incident, which seemed to be a very ordinary incident, but it gave me a lesson. I repented from the heart and promised myself that in the future I will not make fun of any hungry, helpless, and powerless person, even in my heart. This child does not know my thoughts, but my Lord, who is aware of the state of hearts, knows. He didn't like this and told me what hunger is. I was hungry for only a few hours and I became like this, not knowing how long that child has been hungry. They truly say that hunger does not conform to the molds of etiquette. Katie.